A Course of Love, Book 3, 40 Days and 40 Nights, Day 29, The Common Denominator of Experience. This is where we begin to really lose sight of concepts of duality, where they cease to be real for us. Wholeness and separation, God and man, life and the individuated self, what you do and who you are, the eternal and the temporal, joy and sadness, sickness and health, all cease to have the limited power that all such concepts have formerly held. When they cease to be held as separate concepts in your mind, they cease to be separate. Remember that you have always realized the ability to participate in two levels of experience simultaneously, and that duality is really just a matter of different levels of experience. If you can be having the experience of mountaintop and the experience of level ground simultaneously, then you can also have the experience of all other opposites in this same simultaneous way. If you can integrate all that opposes wholeness into one level of experience, you will be able to experience life from within the reality of wholeness rather than from within the reality of separation. Your self will no longer be divided into a spirit self and a human self, living under different conditions, at times complementing and at times opposing one another. Just as mind and heart became one in wholeheartedness and ended the conflict induced by their seeming separation, the spirit and the human self must now do so also. Mind and heart joined as you let go of judgment and relearned or remembered wholehearted desire, the source of your power. Now this power is available to assist you in accomplishing the final joining, the joining that will end duality and return you to wholeness, to who you truly are in the reality in which you truly exist. This is no more complicated than ending the rift between mind and heart. You have accomplished that, and you can accomplish this in your reality. As you realize by now, all this talk of accomplishment is merely about bringing forward what already exists into the reality in which you exist. Another way of saying this is bringing who you are into wholeness, which can be interpreted both as bringing all that you are into existence and as bringing all that you are into existence in union. Your access to union, so newly discovered and yet always existing within you, has been a part of the process that has allowed you access to two levels of experience. It is your access to two levels of experience, the experience of wholeness and the experience of separation. While you may have seen it as access to information or sensory experiences of another kind, it is in actuality access to a state of being. Your familiarity with your spacious self has also been part of the process and part of the experience of merging wholeness and separation. While you may have seen it as a new means of interaction, it has been in actuality access to a new state of being. A new state of being is a new reality. It is linked with your notion of who you are and where you are. For who you are and where you find yourself and experience yourself are your reality. This is why experience has needed to find a place in which it could become the common denominator between wholeness and separation. Once you experience yourself in wholeness and find yourself in union, you have made of yourself the common denominator upon which experience find anchor in wholeness and union. You are thus, as always, the creator of your reality.